What's going on, and welcome back to another SPY pre-market analysis video. It is July 3rd, 2023, 2023, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into the analysis. So, we're zoomed out right now a little bit because we did just set a new 52-week high, so because of that, there's really no clear high past the point that we just set within the last 52 weeks, because we set a new 52-week high. So we're zoomed out a little bit so we can come on here and draw a new horizontal line where price may go. So the first spot I'm seeing, we got this little tiny bit of a gap here. So I'm going to grab a rectangle. I'm going to pull the rectangle up to the top of where I think that gap's at. I pull it up a little bit past where it actually is. Now I gotta make it smaller a little bit. Make it a little bit bigger. Boom, something like that. It doesn't have to be exact, but as you see, the little gap right there, that's gonna be our next high zone that we're gonna be watching. And let's say price does get above there, because we're at 443 right now, and this price here is at 446, so that's $3. So next spot we're going to be looking for price to get above. Okay, so we got our horizontal line, we'll just go ahead and drop it. And next spot we'll be looking for the price to come up here, this 452-ish, 451, 452, somewhere within there. Now we're going to go ahead and drop down a little bit to more recent data, and we're going to get to marking things over here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to mark this low right here. Right. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab a rectangle, we're going to mark this gap. Quite a big gap in price too. Something like that. Zoom in a little bit. As you guys know, it does not have to be exact, but just relativity. We do have a little gap here, but prices shot past that. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to mark our previous day's high, low, open, and close. So we're going to extend our candle so that way we can get a clear and precise measurement on these levels here. So previous day high, we're not even going to pull it out that much, we're going to pull it out for the next 5 days. Let's go 6 days just to be safe. So that's the high. Here's the candle close, like so. And let's lock these in place because we don't want these to move later on throughout our trading. Candle open, like so, and the candle low. Once again, this is the daily time frame. For those of you wondering, or for those of you that don't know, for those of you that missed it, right now we're on the daily time frame. So we've got pretty much all we can mark for right now on this time frame. We're going to drop down to our lower time frame in just a moment. Let's just study this, see if there's anything interesting we may see. I don't believe so. And drop down to the 4-hour. Okay, now the first thing I do see on the 4-hour is our pre-market highs and pre-market lows would be around here, and then we do have this low here on Friday's close. So instead of using the pre-market low, I'm going to use Friday's low, and I don't know if this is the close or what. Maybe the close here. I can't tell because the candles are white. Ironic, right? But all in all, it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come here, pre-market highs, pull that over for the day, make it a dotted line, make it a little bit more visible, lock it in place. Pre-market low would be right here for right now, but we're gonna use the bottom of this candle from Friday. I am a little bit sick, so if I can see snot running on my nose, just ignore it, please. There we go. There we go. Something like that. And let's say price gets below there. The first spot we look for is for price to come here. Something like that. Something like that. That's okay. It didn't. The color of the line, the dots on the line, they don't really fucking matter. We know if price gets below here, what we're going to be looking for is price to come here. And let's say price drops below that. Well, the next spot we'd be looking for would be somewhere right in here. Something like that, and then below there, we'll be looking for this, for us to come into the daily gap here. Let's see, let's zoom out a little bit, see what our upper levels are looking like. Say price got above here, we'd be looking for it to get here, and above here, we'd be looking for that zone there. Like I said already, we set a new 52-week high, so it's kind of hard to set levels for the upside without it being all the way back here. But if we do come back here, what do we see? $445.68. About my nose, this shit's killing me. This shit is killing me. I'd say somewhere between 445.25 and 445.50-ish, to be honest. And that's, I don't know if you guys saw how I just got that, but that would be the next zone I'd be looking for. 45.25-ish to 445.50-ish, and I'm just gonna draw a rectangle at that price I just mentioned. Let's make this bigger. $445.25 up to 445.50-ish. We'll pull it over for this week. Somewhere in there. Now let's go through and make sure all of our levels and zones are locked in place, which they seem to be. Good. We'll drop down to the 1 hour. There's a little bit of a gap here, but all the data we have already is already reflective upon all of that. We could pull this over, but we don't have to. It's not necessary. We know pretty much what's happening, what's going on here. Yeah, this chart looks pretty good. This chart looks pretty good. We have upside targets, we have downside targets. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Excuse me. I feel like shit. But we got money to get, so. Anyway, These are going to be our levels for the most part, from what I can see. We do have some wicks right here. This could be some interesting price right here. Interesting price action right here. But then at the same time, it's right where this little zone is, or right where this little level is. So the question we have to ask ourselves right now is, with this zone here, it's really close to this level. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, this zone is really close to this level, so what we have to ask ourselves is, do we want to leave this level here? We do see a bit of liquidity here with these wicks dropping all the way down to 30-minute, maybe even 15-minute. We'll see it. Even right here, it drops a little bit past. So I think what the ultimate thesis would be is, if price is to drop below here, the next spot we look for is here at 442, 42-ish. How much further down is this zone than 442, 42-ish? It's another about 20-ish cent, and let's see the bottom of it. It's about 40 cent. The thing is, this is just so close to this. It doesn't really give much reward if you were going to take an entry below this level here. We can tighten this up a little bit too, to the top of this candle here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like it is right now. I may end up editing this level in this zone. This zone I definitely want to keep, but this level I may end up editing sometime during intraday, just because of where it's placed in. Fucking shit, man. Fuck. Just because of where it's placed in relativity to where this zone is. They're so close together, it doesn't really offer much risk below, or much reward below this. So yeah, anyway, these are going to be our levels that we're going to be watching today for SPY. It is a short day today. Market closes at like 12 p.m. my time, so who knows, we may see a lot of movements, we may not. We're going to be on the watch for anything that may happen today. You may not even take a trade today, who knows. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, retweet for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.